Yeah, I'm a USANA Silver Director and a retired CEO and a former senior military official. And today we're going to talk about detox and the impact upon you from starting a great nutritional product. And first of all, it's important to talk about toxins in our bodies and how and where do they end up residing. So we're going to talk just a little bit about that. There's two types of toxins that you have. You have biotoxin, that's the toxins that your body generates itself. That is in the breakdown of your body to build it back up, right? It's comes from the biles, it comes from the hormones, and it comes from the natural progression of cell health inside of your bodies. And then you go and look at the toxicants. So you've got biotoxins and toxicants, and the toxicants are the toxins that you get from external sources. So you get these toxins from the air you breathe, from the things you touch, the things you eat or otherwise consume, and any other toxins that can enter through your body orifices, such as through your nose or through your ears or through your other locations. So you have those, and we talk about your your biotoxins. These are the poisonous substances produced by your living cells. You have your body's whole made up of cells, and then your living cells, they generate these poisons that have to be removed from your body. You know, when we talked about the lymph system, for instance, we talked about what happens when your cells poop, right? And the lymph actually collects up the poisons and takes them up through the lymphatic systems, filters out, and the immune system attacks the viruses and so forth that may be in your body, and then they become dead and they have to be removed from the body, and then the lymph gets entered back into the bloodstream, and the bloodstream then filtered through the liver, and out they go. So we have this biotoxin, and then we have the toxicants, and the toxicants are the things that you're going to get, such as pesticides, cleaning fluids, the drugs that you may take, the alcohol you may drink, other poisons that may be consumed. You have smog, you have smoke. You know, one of the greatest causes of toxins in your body is cigarette smoke. So we want to link that back in, but all smokes, anything that you might breathe that can get into your lungs, those are toxicants. And then you also have those things that you may consume that are non-food, such as paper or crayons or glue or plastic, you know, drinking from non-BHP plastic bottles, for instance, can put things in there. You can get heavy metals from the pots and that you might use for your cooking. If you use, you know, contaminated oils or even bad oils such as corn oils and that sort of thing, then you want, those are going to become poisons inside of your body. And we talk about these toxins, they get absorbed into the body, and your body has a natural way of getting rid of toxins. And you detoxify all the time. And nature has mechanisms for getting rid of all of these things. So you want to make sure that you have a healthy body so that your body's natural detoxification process can work. And so these toxicants will go through the same process of breaking it down. Now, if you don't get your toxicants or your toxins excreted from the body using your exocrine system, then you need that, then they're going to become stored in your body. And it's very likely that you have stored toxins in your body right now, as I do, as everybody does. And we talked a little bit about that in our natural environment. For instance, one of the things I noticed always when I come back to Alaska and come into Anchorage is how beautiful, clear, and easy to breathe the air is. Okay, there's a natural and there's an analysis that goes in. So the air quality indicator, right? And we'll talk a little bit about that. But basically, 0 to 50 is good. 50 to 100 is moderate. 101 to 150 is unhealthy for certain groups or sensitive groups. Then 151 through 200 is unhealthy. And 200 and then 200 to 300 is very unhealthy. And then more than 300 is hazardous. So around the world, there's different levels of air quality, and those are graded in this air quality indicator process. So about 92% of the world is listed in the 100 or above. So moderate to hazardous is 92% of the world. One of the great things about where I am right now is that Anchorage was at 3. The air quality indicator for Anchorage today was 3. So it's very healthy in that regard. And Orlando was moderate. It was at 51, or the lowest number in the moderate range. So where we used to live was in Orlando, and the air quality today there was 51. Just in comparison, the air quality indicators air quality indicators around the world. Let me pull some out just so Dubai, might think that Dubai has very good because it's right on the sea, but Dubai was 163. So it was in the unhealthy range. And the Santiago, Chile was at 236. So it was in the very unhealthy. And let's go and say Chengdu, China was 156 today. So these are just some indicators that we constantly are breathing, and we're breathing in contaminants, and these contaminants contain many different types of chemicals, smokes and other debris. And we're going to get those into our lung, and those are going to get into our body. We're going to have a natural way of getting rid of them, such as, coughing, sneezing, mucus, you get a mucus and you spit it out, and those sorts of things. That's part of your detox process of getting rid of what happens to be inside of your lungs. But once it gets in your lungs, also it's getting into your bloodstream. So therefore it goes into the body, and it goes around and collects up in various different locations. And these locations are mostly in your fat, right? Sometimes in your bone, sometimes in your liver, and sometimes in your kidneys, but mostly in the fat. So as you have majority of fat is around the body, so you're going to be holding those toxins inside of your fat system, and we need to get those out, or your body needs to get those out in order to continue to be healthy, because those toxins are attacking your body, and they're creating free radicals. Those free radicals are attacking your cells. The cells then become damaged, and then your immune system has to deal with them, and they can become terminally hazardous to your health. Not only just making you sick, but they can also become terminal in regard to the effects. So one of the constants that going through this whole process. So what I'm saying is that you've got toxins in your body. Your body is naturally reacting to them. And if you have like allergies to these toxins, your body's going to be overreacting. Your immune system is going to be overreacting to them, and you're going to have these problems on a regular basis. Now, when you start taking a really high quality, high potency, properly formulated nutritional regimen, your body's going to start getting healthier. And therefore, it's going to start dealing with the toxins that are in your body. And initially, as this takes place, your body is going to have reaction, and you're going to find that this reaction could become visible. It can become an issue with your breathing, your digestive system, your skin. These sorts of things can become involved with how your body reacts. So you're going to have issues as the toxins are re-released into your body. So, for instance, they're in a holding pattern in your liver. They're still causing problems, and we still need to get them out. But in order to get them out, they have to be reintroduced into your exocrine system, which includes your blood, your lymph, and your urine or excrement or other body fluids in order to get them out of your body. And as your body gets healthier, your nutrition starts taking effect, you're going to start seeing the effect of those toxins. And as your body's natural systems start working on them, you're going to have effects from your immune system attacking those and getting them into your lymph and getting them filtered out through your liver and then out of the body. So for temporary purposes, there's a chance. So your particular reaction, okay, how you are going to react is going to be personal to you. There are some types of reactions that are fairly common, and one of them is a moderate or real mild gas, right? As your body starts digesting food better and you start disposing of it cleaner out the body, you're going to be generating gas in your intestines, and you're going to find that there might be times when you have flatulence that is more than what you used to have. And that's part of this detox process. You may find that your energy goes up or your energy goes down based upon how your body is reacting to the release of toxins into your systems. And then in addition to that, you're going to see potentially other effects that will last for a very short time, but they will still be there. So it's like you have to, in order to cleanse the toxins from your body, you have to get the toxins re-released from the fats in your body back into your bloodstream so that you can get them out of the body, right? So it's like if you had a log jam, for instance, and it's holding back a bunch of plastic bottles and so forth along the side, and it's been there for a long time, but it's churning and churning, but it's still there, and it still makes the river really bad. But it's held by this log jam, and one of the things you want to do is you get rid of the log jam. Once the log jam is released, those pollutants are back into the river, and they're going to flow down until they get reached to the screening process where they can be removed. And that's what's happening in your body when you initially start with your nutrition. Now, like I said, your body is going to react in accordance with the type of toxin that's in your body, your immune system, and how it's tied to those toxins. So, for instance, when we taught about the immune system, it was all about you have the ability to train your immune system against particular toxins, and they go right to work right away. But if they're not trained against those toxins, then it's likely that they will have to get trained. So you go through a much more rigorous detoxification process inside. So not everybody does the same thing, okay? But it's something that does happen to everyone, and that is the re-release of these toxins that are held in your body. And with the new nutrition, your body's getting healthier, your liver's getting better, your organs are getting better, and they're going to be doing a much more efficient job. You're also going to be seeing a reduction as your body's working better. You're going to see a reduction in your weight or in your fat content. So your fats are going to start breaking down, and as your fats break down, releasing these toxins into your body. So your lymph system, your liver, coughing, tears, excrement, your urine, earwax, all of these things are types of ways of your exocrine system working to bring things that are inside your body out so they can be disposed of. And that's those are quite natural. Now, one of the things that is very, very interesting is you say, well, what about sweat? Well, sweat is not a detoxifier. It is water and salt, and it's not actually moving toxins that are inside your body, outside your body. Now, it will actually clean the skin to some aspect, but as you exercise, the sweat that you generate is not actually detoxifying your body. However, exercise is very important to your detoxification process. So we want you to exercise. We want you to live a healthy lifestyle, exercise, and take great nutrition, because that's how you're going to live a healthier life and be less prone to illness and to disease. But the component of it is that you need to exercise. Why? Because your lymph in your body, we talked about the importance of lymph. Remember that lymph is the fluid that moves the debris from your cells when they poop, okay? When your cells are cleaning and so forth, you're detoxing, all of the stuff has to be traveled out, and it has to be filtered. So you pull it through your lymphatic system. It goes through the lymph nodes, attack there for your viruses and kills what needs to be killed, and then the debris needs to be filtered out. It gets filtered out through your kidneys and through your liver, mostly through your liver. And the process then is that you need to move the lymph, and lymph is only moved by your muscles. If you're completely not moving, the lymph is not moving, okay? And if lymph is not moving, everything is not healthy, okay? So you need to exercise. You need to move, okay? You absolutely have to move. You see my arms moving all the time like this? It's because I talk a lot. It's part of my lymph system and makes things move. I'm particular about making sure that my legs move because it's a long way from my toes to where the lymph re-enters the bloodstream right about here, okay? So it pumps all the way up through the system, through the lymphatic ducts, and then comes in. And then it re-enters the bloodstream, and then goes back and is filtered through your organs, your kidneys, and your liver, and causes the removal. So we need to make sure that we are exercising, and the reason for doing that is the lymph. Now, the other part about it is that lymph means like water. Okay, the word lymph means like water. What does that tell you about your water consumption? Well, you need to have water consumption in order for your lymph to actually work properly. So as you're taking your nutrition, you need to increase your water intake. And that's an important component of this, so that your body functions properly and is able to get those toxins that are resident and now released back into your system out of your system. Okay, so we want to make sure that that you are consuming the right amount of water. All right. So we expect that you would see, from taking a quality, high potency, properly formulated nutritional regimen, okay, you would find that, and you take it as you will see digestive changes. All right, so you might see some mild gas. You might see a change in your bowel movements. These are all temporary and will result in a healthier you. You'll see changes in your energy. One of the most documented results of taking the right nutrition. We're talking about nutrition that actually works. Okay, that's top of the line. The very best on the comparative guide to nutritional supplements. These recommended nutrition, you're going to see an increase in energy. Now, you're also potentially going to get tired, because now you're releasing these, you're going to have an increase in energy, but you're also going to have a heavier fatigue level, because your body is reacting to those. That is a temporary thing, but it's part of the process. And so you monitor this, and you say yourself that this is normal. A reaction to good nutrition is normal, and that the negative parts of taking a good quality nutrition are temporary, and it's the price to be paid for getting healthy.
Okay.
Right?
Then, yeah, we need your more detailed information.
So we have there are other minor symptoms that can also show up. You could get redness in the skin, blushing, might get a little swelling, and this deals with the type of toxin that happens to be inside of you. And we'll go more along that. So as the toxins are freed and put back into your system, your immune system will begin to work against them. All right. So now you've got an more active immune system. Now, one of the important components of that is making sure that the nutrition that you're taking is going to be enhancing your liver, and it's enhancing your immune system. And the types of products that you're going to be using are going to be, intent upon making sure that you have a healthy liver and that you have a healthy immune system. And in the USANA lineup of products, you're going to have the health pack to start with. Everybody start with the health packs, get on that baseline of great nutrition, get that cell signaling technology into your blood, that Cell Essentials booster, and then things like proflavin C for capturing all your free radicals and getting them out of the body, making sure the immune system is healthy, helping with the blood flow. And then you have your procalcitonin for your immune system health, okay? And you have your Hepasil for your liver health and your other organs. So those are some of the things that would be very helpful, especially when you're first starting out, in addition to what other health improvements that you're looking for from the standpoint of what optimizers you're going to be you're going to be taking. One of the clear signals and important parts of this is to be able to learn how your body reacts to the various different nutritional products that you have. And by also remembering that nutrition is not like taking an antibiotic. It's not a 5-day and go. It's not a 7-day and go. It's a lifetime commitment to improved health. And in order to do that, you go through a process of trying the different products, seeing how they go, and then looking how your body is changing over time, and then changing your nutritional supplements to match what your health goals are. So for instance, when in my life, as I got more active, I got to stressing my body more, and therefore having injury. Okay, like a twisted ankle, a groin pull, or some other muscular stressor that was associated with extra effort, because I had more energy, so I was going to do more things, right? I would go to Percosa. Percosa is soft tissue, and it has the intelligence complex, so that it nourishes, protects, and repairs the cells. So with the intelligence technology. So when I am injured, I want to take more Percosa than I take as a normal or precautionary amount, because I always want to have some Percosa in my bloodstream, so in case I do injure myself, I don't start from scratch, right? I've got some already in my system, and then when I do injure myself, then I want to increase my dosage in order to feed that inflammation, so that I can repair sooner rather than later, so I can be healthier sooner rather than later. And with Percosa, it's amazing. So if you've got joint health issues, soft tissue, muscle, ligament, whatever, and you've got inflammation, the Percosa will go in and do that. So I always talk about Percosa. We're talking about detoxing. And detoxification, again, and I'll go through a summation right now, is normal. It's natural. It's something that your body does all the time. However, as you age, your body stops doing things as efficiently as it used to do. And so you begin to you're not able to detox as efficiently, and therefore you begin holding these toxins in your body, and they become detrimental to your overall health. And as you make the decision to have a nutritional regimen that is designed for your optimal health, okay, your optimal health, that's just personalized nutrition for your optimal health, is that when you do that, your body's going to get healthier. And it's going to start doing the things that it's supposed to do better, right? Which means that the toxins that are resident in your body are going to start being re-released into your system, so that your body can get rid of them. And you're going to start seeing the effects of those toxifications in a short term. And the degree in which that they occur or are visible to you depends upon the type of toxin, your history of immune system health and allergies and this sort of thing, as well as the health of your organs. And so take it as, if you have a discomfort associated with starting nutrition, that is not a bad thing. It's an indicator that your body is improving and that you're starting that detox process in order to clear the backlog of debris that's resident in your system and get it out of the system. And these things will go away. I clearly did it when I first started. I recognized that, man, did I have that USANA gas? and it lasted, 2 months, almost 3 months, and then it was gone, and it's not returned. And the thing about it is that my body got a whole lot healthier, right? So if you've never heard my stories before, I can certainly can tell you more, but I'm going to turn this back and open it back up for comment and see how each one of you maybe have found a detoxifying story that may be added to our package here. So Mila, if you'll go ahead and open us back up